Hey, I'm Kev Chemical. Welcome back to WRC 9. As I was going to try out online and the club system, but unfortunately there seems to be some issues with that at the moment. They've put out a temporary fix, have KT Racing, but they haven't put out a full fix yet, so I don't really want to try it out. So instead, we're going to see how important that shouty bastard alongside you in the car is. How important is a co-driver? Is it make or break? Can you do well without understanding it, a co-driver? Or are they just your loving companion when you're stuck in a hotel room away from home during a rally weekend? Anyway, to do that, we're going to try out all the different languages you can do for a co-driver. So if you go down the co-driver here in the settings, you've got co-driver's voice along with colorblind mode. I don't know why that is related to the co-driver. I'm guessing it's if you've got the symbols coming up as well. We've got co-driver timing, which you've got at default. But as you can see, we've got 5 different languages to choose from. So we've got British, as you may have noticed. I speak English. British is my main language, my only language really. I know bits of other languages, but I mainly speak English each and every day, or at least my best attempt at it. But I've also got French, which I learnt in high school. I learnt up to GCSE level here in England, and that means I know about 10 words. I learnt German when I was at the beginning of secondary school, which means I know about 2 or 3 words. There's Spanish. Well, I've got a bit of Spanish blood in me because I had a Spanish Filipino grandmother, so I know about 1 word. And then Italian. I know how to do the hand gestures. So this is going to be very interesting. There's a great poster as well. If anybody follows F1 and saw Monza, there's a great poster in the media room that Jonathan Noble posted a tweet of, where it's like, keep your mask on. I know it may be difficult to understand and express yourself, but do the Italian hand gestures. We love doing the Italian hand gestures. So, I think we've heard of me driving with a British co-driver. Let's try out a French one. As, in order to do this, we need to go to rallies which I do not know at all to see how quickly I can pick it up and learn. So, we know Monte Carlo, Sweden, Mexico, Argentina, Portugal, Italy, Kenya. Maybe not Kenya. We know Finland, Turkey, Germany, Wales, and Spain. We know all of these rallies. Actually, to make it authentic, shall we go back to the set? Should we make the game language French as well? As you may have noticed for the game languages, you've also got Italian or Italiano. We've got Deutsch, we've got Espanol, we've got Polski. I think that's Russian as well. And then we've got Brazilian, Portuguese. And then I think we've got Cantonese and Mandarin as well. And I recognise that as Korean. And then I totally don't understand what that is. I apologise. But yeah, let's be French, shall we? Do the authentic experience here. Oh god, this is different, isn't it? As there we go then. We're in the native language of KT Racing and Nacon, who publish the game as well. And the French company that develops it. So we've got the Party Rapide. As there we go, look. Oh, Portugal hasn't changed. Neither is Monte Carlo, understandably. Neither is Kenland. But the 3 new rallies we've got to try out then is Kenya. It is Nouvelle Zealand. And then Japan. So first up we're going to go to Kenya. And we've tried this stage, of course. We're not going to try the epic stage or the super special stage. We're going to try out the Gemma. Reverse. So we've got 100% Terre. And we're going to try this out in... Well, we've got to be the French legend, don't we? We've got to be Sebastian Ogier. I have no idea why I trust that. With every car, we're not changing the setup at all. We're not touching the Tre Bastille. As you can see, everything just default setup. We are not touching a thing. So, what's the worst that can happen?
50 mètres, droite à fond, et gauche à fond 30 mètres. Droite 6 ferme, arbre extérieur. Dans droite à fond et droite 30 mètres. Droite 6 ferme, et gauche 6 arbre intérieur frein, ferme en 3, 30 mètres. Droite 5 ferme, et gauche 5 court, arbre intérieur 30 mètres. Droite 6 ferme, dans gauche 5 court. Dans droite 3 et droite 3 rocher intérieur 50 mètres. Droite 5, dans gauche 5 et droite 4. Dans gauche 5, petite corde et droite 4 bosselet, tenir 30 mètres bosselet. Gauche 6, ferme en 4, court, arbre intérieur, et gauche 5 étroit, arbre intérieur. Dans droite 5, court, dans gauche 4, ouvre. S'élargit 300 mètres, et à travers flaque 200 mètres. Saut 400 mètres, reste au milieu. Attention, étroit gros frein 80 mètres. Droite 3, court, rocher intérieur. Dans gauche 4 et droite à fond 30 mètres. Gauche 4 et gauche 3, dans droite 3, ouvre. Et gauche 6, et attention, saut à travers flaque. Dans droite 4, petite corde. Dans droite 5, ferme en 4, arbre intérieur très étroit, 30 mètres. Frein équerre gauche, corde, serre à gauche. Donc enfilade étroit, et enfilade étroit, 50 mètres. Gauche 5, saut au croisement. Dans gauche 5, long, étroit. Et gauche 2, rocher intérieur, dans droite 3. Et droite 3, court, dans gauche 3. Et gauche 5, dans droite 5, dans gauche 4, ferme, 30 mètres. Gauche 4, petite corde, étroit. Dans droite 3, dans gauche 2, court. Et droite 3, dans gauche 3, dans droite 2, pas corde. Et gros frein, dans gauche 4, dans équerre droite, pas corde au croisement, 30 mètres. Gauche à fond, ferme en 6, long. Dans droite 6, long, ferme en 5, étroit. Dans gauche 4, long, pas corde. Et droite 6, ferme, rocher intérieur. Et droite 5, rocher intérieur. Et gauche 4, ferme. Dans droite 4, corde. Dans gauche à fond, dans droite à fond. Dans gauche 6, court, 50 mètres et arrivé.
We only destroyed the front end. Brilliant. As we were 26 seconds back. We weren't even the last Toyota. Take that, Evans, Katsuda, Wovenbera, Bertelli, Lesso. Only that for you. That's the only chosen. What is this? Top 6 is Hyundai. You got the Fiesta. Couple of Fiestas, the green Swift and that ahead of us. But second best Toyota, and we got to know Rock really well in the middle of the stage as well. I know you're not actually meant to change the language to French as well, but look, we got better. Look at this. Our low point was eating rock. Our high point was right at the end. Arms raised. Look at that. Maybe we did pick up some French as well, as you learned that Gosh was left. Derriere was right, I think. And we know Undor track catcher Sink says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's just the bits in between we're not very easy to pick up. So in French, we're not too bad. Also, I have a slight confession to make. We have done this the normal way round as an extreme condition event in career mode. I only realised that when we got to that point, but we did it the other way round. I still got lost. It's alright. We weren't cheating too much. So that's in French. What language did you choose next? Okay, that was a successful outing in French, I think. I think we did very well. His next up then is Alemande. Or Deutsch. Oh yeah, we got to change it to Deutsch. Oh no, it doesn't actually change. Is that actually right? The French? Oh, it's not. So changement prédateur effect los de prochain lancement de jeu. Perfect French, perfect. So sprechen de Deutsch as we are Panzer. Clubs is the same, Monte Carlo is the same. But let's check out the rallies as we got the Schnelles Spril you're doing. And oh, Kenya is changed. Most of the rallies are actually pretty similar though. Great Britain was very different. Oh, it's just Wales. And Japan is just Japan. But we're going to try New Zealand. This is the worst accents I'm ever doing. But we're not going to try the epic stage. We're not masochists. But we do have Brooks. Did we try out Brooks before? I can't remember now. I can't actually remember the stage we tried out. I don't think it was this one though. The Tier Hut 1. And we are going to be... There's no German drivers, are there? There's a driver who's pretty close though. Who can be Thierry Neuville. I mean, he's in Belgium. It's just, you know, just across the border. As once again, we are not doing anything to the Farzig setup. As once again, we just check. Oh no, there's heck. We got front heck. And then gonna do nothing there. Nothing with the brakes or the Bremsen. Is that where Brembo gets its name from? Have I just learnt something? And then we've got the Getriebe. Hopefully the driver is better than the German.
Rechts voll 30, rechts 4, in links 5, in rechts 5. In links 3 Mittel macht zu, in rechts 5, in links 4 macht zu. In rechts 4 macht zu, 3 Mittel 50. Links 3 Mittel macht zu und rechts 3 Mittel nicht schneiden und links 2 über Kuppel 40. Rechts 4 macht auf und macht zu kurz, in links 3 30. Rechts 2 kurz, in links 3 und rechts 4 macht auf Mittel 30. Links 2 und rechts 3 in links 4. In rechts 5, in links 4, in Knoten nicht schneiden, über 70. Achtung, rechts 2 Mittel 40. zu, in rechts 6, 30. Links 3, in rechts 4, macht zu. Und links 2, Achtung, mittig halten durch Tor. Und rechts 5, macht zu, für links 4, Mittel. In rechts 5, in links 3, macht zu, Mittel 30. Haarnadel rechts 30. Links 6, in rechts 6, mittig halten durch Tor. Und links 4 Mittel, macht zu und rechts 3 nicht schneiden. In links 2, rechts halten durch Tor. Für rechts 2, in links voll, macht auf 50. Rechts voll, Mittel, Verengung 50. Links 5, rechts halten, für links 6, kurz Verengung. Achtung, bremsen, scharfe Haarnadel links, breiter bei Abzweig 500. Achtung, scharf bremsen, für scharf rechts 50. Rechts 2 kurz, macht auf und links 3 kurz, in rechts 2 kurz. In links 6, macht zu, 3 lang 40. Rechts 3 Mittel, macht zu. In links 3 und rechts 4, in Knoten über 40. In links 3 lang, macht zu, 50. Links 4, in rechts 5, 50. Sprung in rechts voll, macht zu 6 lang, in links 5 Verengung. Rechts 6 in Knoten über 40. Links 4 Mittel, macht zu 70. Rechts 3 und links 4, 30. Links 1 in Knoten über 60. Achtung, Haarnadel rechts und links 1 Mittel. In rechts 2, 30. Links 2 macht zu, in links 2 Verengung macht zu. Rechts 2 nicht schneiden, macht zu, rechts 2 innen halten und links 2 kurz. Rechts 4, in links 3. Und rechts 4 macht zu, 30. Achtung, Haarnadel links, in rechts voll, macht zu, 4 sehr lang. In Achtung, links 3 kurz, macht zu, scharf links 60. Rechts voll, in links voll 40. Rechts 3 macht auf lang 50. Links 4 Verengung. Und rechts 4 macht zu und links 4 macht zu. In rechts 3 und links 6 leicht schneiden. In rechts 5 und links 6 macht zu, leicht schneiden. In rechts 5, in links 5. In rechts 5 zum Ziel.
I was really shocked at the beginning of that until the halfway mark when we totally destroyed the car. I think I clipped something that had just punctured the tyre. Something that just carried over from WRC 8, it seems, with the punches. But yeah, at the beginning, my god, look at this. We did a fastest split. We did 2-4. We did fastest split at the end. What? Shame we lost 54 seconds there, but maybe we know German better than French all this time. I didn't realise. As I do know my basic numbers as well in German, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 to 6. Don't know my left and right. I don't think I learned that as well. in that stage. I just was listening to the numbers basically. I did it wrong on a couple of occasions as demonstrated, but I'm actually pretty happy with that. I know we came last by 20 seconds, but look at those 40 seconds worth of penalties. Otherwise, we'd be top 10. We would have been last turned by a country mile, as actually it's broken up nicely, this, isn't it? We've got some competitiveness here in New Zealand. Look at Gus Greensmith in the top 5. His Ford Fiesta. But yeah, we probably would have been worse Hyundai anyway. I think Hyundai's the best car, and then it's the Toyota and then the Fords. Or I might be Hyundai, Ford, Toyota. But Hyundai definitely seems to be the best car out of the 3. But yeah, pretty happy with that. We do sprachen die Deutsch in WRC 9. So next up then, after Deutsch, is Spanish. As we choose Espanol as well for the language. Now, Espanol is something I don't actually know the numbers, I don't think. So this is going to be very interesting. So welcome to Spanish WRC 9. So let's go to the Partida Rapida. As we've been to Nevada, Zelanda. Kenya's the same, Portugal's the same, Mexico, yes, you would expect Argentina, Monte Carlo. Got Italiana now, Finlandia, Almania, Torquita, Gales as well. And we're heading to, we got España, but we're heading to Japonia. Not there's no at the end, but I can't remember which stage we actually tried. We're not doing the epic stage, we're avoiding the epic stages. I think it was this, wasn't it? Because we went for the shortest stages. So I think we're going to Shinshiro. And we have not tried out the Ford yet. So we are going to be the Blonde Bombshell, Gus Greensmith. And once again, just to demonstrate, no setup changes or nothing to the Falto normal. So you go, no, everything is default. And this time we do have all the same settings from 8 as well. It's different in different cars, which is good to see. Nothing to the transmission or the frenos. How about we make it to the finish? That would be nice.
Izquierda 3 estrecha, cuidado, derecha 2 larga, bien. Izquierda 3 se cierra 2, sigue a derecha a fondo, 80. Cuidado, horquilla derecha se abre, se cierra, 80. Izquierda 3 se cierra 2, a cuidado izquierda 1, corte, 300. Cuidado, horquilla derecha se estrecha, 80. Derecha 6 sobre cima, 100. Freno derecha 3 a giros, 80. Izquierda 3 y cima. A derecha 3 larga y cuidado, izquierda 4, sigue, 50. Izquierda 3 se cierra, sigue, a izquierda 4, sigue. Izquierda 4 se estrecha, a derecha 3, sigue, 80. Izquierda a fondo se estrecha, 60. Cuidado, izquierda 3 corta, sigue, a derecha 3 corta, sigue, 60. Y cuidado, izquierda 3 corta, sigue, izquierda a derecha 3 corta, sigue, 80. Cuidado, freno para izquierda 3, a derecha 3, sigue. E izquierda a fondo, a cuidado, freno, horquilla cerrada derecha, a izquierda 5, sobre cima, 50. Derecha 4, sigue, a izquierda 5, 70. Izquierda 4, sigue, a derecha 4, 30. Izquierda 3, sigue, a derecha 5, 80. Cuidado, freno, derecha 4 corta sobre cima, a izquierda 1, se abre, 200. Izquierda a fondo, a derecha a fondo, 300. Cuidado, freno fuerte para izquierda 3 media, sigue y derecha a fondo larga. Izquierda 7, sigue, a derecha 5, sigue. E izquierda 5, sigue, a derecha 5, se abre, 150. Cuidado, freno para izquierda 3 media, se cierra, 100. Cuidado, freno para giro, se estrecha en cruce, e izquierda 5 media. Y derecha 3 corte pequeño, a izquierda 3, sigue, 50. Freno, derecha 3 se cierra, e izquierda 2 larga, sigue. A derecha 3 se abre, e izquierda a fondo, 50. Cuidado, freno horquilla derecha, se abre, 100. Derecha 3 sin corte, a izquierda 2 sin corte, sigue, al medio, 50. Derecha 3 corte pequeño, 50. Izquierda 4 se abre, 80. Izquierda 4 se cierra 3 sin corte, sobre puente, a derecha 6, 150. Derecha 6, sigue y cuidado, freno para derecha 3, se cierra 2, se estrecha, baches, 80. Izquierda 2 se cierra larga, sigue, 150. Derecha 2 se cierra media, e izquierda 3, corte. Y freno, izquierda 3 se cierra 2 larga, sigue, 150. Derecha a fondo, a cuidado, freno, izquierda 2, sigue, 50. Derecha 3 sin corte, a izquierda 5 se abre, 50. Cuidado, izquierda 3 corta, sigue, a derecha 4 larga, se abre, 60. Freno, izquierda 3 corta, 50. Derecha 3 corte pequeño, sigue, a izquierda 3 corte pequeño. A freno, derecha 4 se abre, e izquierda 6, 150. Freno fuerte, derecha 3 se abre, sigue, 100. Izquierda 4, gran corte, sigue y meta.
That wasn't too bad once he got into the river, but hey, no, first top 10. Yeah, that wasn't bad. Once we got used to, I think I heard the numbers. Un, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. Is that about it? It's a bit like, kind of reminds me of French, the numbers, but once we got on top of that and missed all the heavy braking points for the airplane, so that was decent. Apart from that crash right near the end, man, we could have been ahead of Loeb and Auger. We could have been battling for best forward with Sonnen in there in fifth as we got a Hyundai top 4. But we're ahead of almost all the Toyotas. So yeah, I think actually it is Hyundai 4 Toyota seems to be the pecking order. As what? Get out of here. That's glitch, man. That is glitch. Get out of here. That is not right. Yeah, and this like it's totally glitched. Well, that's good. We can't tell what happened there. What? Yeah. Totally broken. That is. We won't learn the statistics. Guys, we can do that classification online. You can see where we are. As well as my position. Nice. Nice. Again, another language. I did not do that badly, I felt. Like I felt like in the middle we actually were quickest. Just didn't, show it properly. But lastly, we've got Italiano. And so we've got to choose, was it Italiano as well for the language? So here we go then. Italian has caro armato. Or do you like you, Italian? Or do you like you? As that was the beast we drove. The beast we're about to drive in the Partitia Rapid. That's not how you meant to say that. So we went to Kenya. We went to New Zealand. We went to Japan. But this is a language I don't actually know any of the numbers or anything. So we could maybe get away with going to a stage we do know. But we'll make it a hard one, shall we? One that I probably don't remember too well from WRC 8. I don't want to say Turkey. Turkey's too hard, man. As we've tried, what's it? Tarmac. We've tried gravel. We've tried wide open gravel. What about snow? What about Svitsida? As you know, Torsby, Forgassen. Actually, no, we've been to Rally Sweden already in Korea. I already know these stages. It's not going to be as much of a challenge, is it? And we know Karlstad. This might actually be the epic stage we'll try out. Because a combination of the two stages, So we've got 100% Niv. So we'll try this out, shall we? The Swedish episode. It's not too long, even though it says 41.1 kilometers. Because I didn't see it's pretty quick. But we'll do it in reverse. I probably don't know the stage that well in reverse. And so we're going to be Italian superstar. Lorenzo Bertelli. Finally, again, nothing changed to the Neve base. As there you go. See, nothing done to the diff. We still got Classica. And nothing to the Transmission. Or the Fereni. I never speak in any other language again than English after this.
20, destra 5, frena, per sinistra 3, chiude. In destra 4, in salta, in sinistra piena, 200. Destra 3, in sinistra piena, chiude, in destra 6. In sinistra 4, apre, 30. Sinistra 4, in cima, in destra 5. E destra 4, 100. Frena, per secca destra 200, su Dossi. Frena, per destra 3, in sinistra piena. Destra 5 chiude, tieni sinistra 3. E destra piena, 100. Stai al centro, su salta grande, 300. Sinistra 4 media, chiude, in destra piena. E cima, in destra sinistra, 40. In frena, per destra 1, 50. Sinistra 4, 50. Destra 4 media. In sinistra 4, 100. Sinistra 3 media, chiude. E destra piena, in cima, in sinistra piena, 100. Destra 6 chiude, 3 lunga, 150. Attenzione freno pesante, per secca destra all'incrocio, 100. Sinistra 5 corta, stringe, in destra 6, chiude 4, corta 100, su cima. Destra piena, 100. Sinistra piena, chiude 5, su cima. E sinistra 4. E destra 5, in destra 4, corta. E conca, in destra 4, stringi. In sinistra piena lunga, 100. Destra 5 chiude, su cima. E destra 5 corta, in sinistra 3 corta, apre. E destra 5 corta, su cima, in sinistra 4 chiude 3, 80. E destra 6, in sinistra 6 chiude 3, dopo incrocio 100. E sinistra 6, su cima, in destra 5, 50. E sinistra 6 frena, per secca destra taglia molto, 150. Sinistra 4 corta, in destra 4. E sinistra piena, 100. Destra 6, in sinistra 5 chiude, su cima. In destra 4 chiude 3. E destra 4 corta. E destra 3 corta, in sinistra 4 apre, 80. Sinistra 6 chiude, tieni, destra 4, 30. Cima, in sinistra piena, 200. Sinistra 6 e destra 5, 150, su, dossi. Destra 4, apre. E sinistra 5 e cima, 150. Sinistra piena, in cima, 100. Attenzione, destra 6 frena, per secca destra taglia molto all'incrocio, 200, salita. Attenzione cima, 30, freno pesante, per secca sinistra. In sinistra piena e destra 5 media, su cima. In sinistra 4 e destra 3, corta. In sinistra 3, apre. In destra 4 stringe, 50. E destra piena, chiude 4, in sinistra 3 corta, apre. E sinistra 4, in destra 3 apre, in destra 4 stringi. In sinistra 3, 100. Sinistra 6, in destra 4, tieni, sinistra 4. E attenzione, destra, piena, frena, per secca sinistra, taglia molto, apre. In destra 3 e sinistra 3. In cima e destra 6 molto lunga, chiude 4, corta. In sinistra 5 apre, 30. Destra 3 apre. In sinistra 2 corta, apre, 50. E sinistra 5 chiude, frena, in destra 2 corta, apre. In destra 4 corta e sinistra 6, indosso, in sinistra 3, 100. Sinistra 5 media, dossi, in destra 1, intorno alla roccia. In sinistra piena, 200, su, dossi. Attenzione, destra 4 e frena per secca destra, 50. Destra piena, in sinistra 5, chiude, 50. Albero esterno, destra 4 corta, in sinistra 5, media. In destra 5 chiude, su cima salta. E sinistra 4, 100. Cima in destra 3, in sinistra 4 apre, 50. Sinistra 5, 30. Destra 4 corta, stringe, in sinistra 4, stringi. In destra 3 per arrivo.
What? What? So what we've learned from this? Well, the language I don't actually know at all, apart from when you order something from Starbucks, is the language I actually am in the end. So we're going to give up on English. Too rubbish with that, co-driver. We don't know any French, German or Spanish apparently. We are actually Italian. So from now on, I'm going to be having Italian co-driver. 37 seconds! We blitzed it. We're in Yeah, where is this on the leaderboard? This is actually our true challenge. Where are we? The Mia position for 7th. What? Hang on, I should have seen myself here. Oh no, that's just myself. There we are. A 7th. 34 seconds off. I guess there are a lot of glitches because they fixed the leaderboard glitch where people complete it in a couple of seconds. But hey. There we go. I am Italian. We got official proof now. Scientific research here. So there you go. Co-driver does not actually matter. The last Swedish race totally threw me for a loop. I know Sweden is probably the easiest rally in this game, it seems like, from what we've played. But still, I did not expect to be winning by almost 40 seconds as the legend Bertelli. We've got to try with all the languages on Sweden next time, don't we? It's really gone better. But that's a little flavour of how important the co-driver is. Very important, especially on stages you're not familiar with. But most of it is eye test as well. You're just nicking ahead. Even though I was like this lean, I don't know why I did this for Sweden. I was leaning forward like this, like, yeah, I'm going to hear my co-driver better when I'm doing that. But actually it's to try and look ahead a bit better. So co-driver is pretty important, but in a game, unlike in real life, where in real life you maybe do a stage a couple of times during a weekend, you can do this thousands of times and really get to know and basically make it into a time trial doing these stages. But maybe we don't do this when you're learning them and when you're just trying to get to know them. But yeah, co-driver doesn't matter, apart from being a companion at the weekend in a rally in a hotel room. So sign up for watching, and I will see you next time in WRC 9 for more experiments. Can't believe I'm Italian though. How did I not realise this beforehand?